Centre's fresh bid to allay fears. Invites farm leaders for talks. Farmers refuse to give up. Hunger strike across protest sites. Who will blink first?
The central government has made another approach towards the farmers. The Joint Secretary of the Ministry of Agriculture has written to the 40 farmer unions which have been predominantly leading the entire stir as far as these laws are concerned. And the letter has invited the farmers for talks yet again. This, as Home Minister Amit Shah indicated, fresh rounds of talks between the protesting farmers and the government will be held soon while campaigning in Bengal yesterday. Meanwhile, since October, 5 rounds of talks between the government and the farmers have taken place, but there has been no breakthrough yet. Last round of talks took place just about a couple of weeks back. It fell through after the farmers rejected government's offer to amend the farm laws to address their concerns.
मैं 2 दिन से आया हूं, मगर कुछ तय हुआ है वहां पर नरेंद्र सिंह जी के साथ बातचीत का कोई समय तय हुआ है, कल या परसों का, मुझे एग्जैक्ट जानकारी नहीं।
देखिए, ये सरकार संवाद पे विश्वास करती है, बातचीत पे विश्वास करती है, और इसीलिए जो है टकराव का रास्ता कभी सरकार ने नहीं अपनाया, टॉक का रास्ता अपनाया, बातचीत का रास्ता अपनाया। और किसानों के साथ जो किसान भाई जिनको की गुमराह किया गया है, कुछ पिटे हुए पॉलिटिकल प्लेयर्स ने क्रिमिनल कॉन्स्पिरेसी का संदूक और किसानों के कंधों पर बंदूक रख करके अपनी राजनीतिक दुकानें चलाने की कोशिश की है।
Remember, the farmers had now recently written to the government, right here they've written back to the government a written reply rejecting the offer that was presented by the government. How have they taken this latest offer of talks by the government? Listen in.
वो जो बोल रहा है वो प्रस्ताव सिर्फ दिखावा है, वो देशवासियों को गुमराह करने का कोशिश है। ये हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं, किसान नहीं आड़े हुए, ये दिखाने के लिए, प्रूव करने के लिए। हम 7 महीना से जो बात चिल्ला रहा है उसके एजेंडा में नहीं ला रहे। बात कैसे होगा? हम तो कोई पर्सनल दोस्ती करने के लिए आया नहीं है ना। बात क्या करेंगे? हमारा एजेंडा दो। हमारा एजेंडा आज तक सरकार 7 महीना में हमारा एजेंडा लिया नहीं, चर्चा में भी एजेंडा लिया नहीं। वो सोच अपना बात जबरदस्ती हम थोपना चाहता है, जो बात हम मानने के लिए तैयार नहीं।
वो लेटर कोई बातचीत करके मसले का हल करने के लिए नहीं है। वो लोगों दुनिया को ये दिखाया, लेटर पहुंचा है, कोई ऐसी कोई बात नहीं, लेटर आया है, पर लेटर में उसका तथ्य है जो वो यही है कि वो लोगों को ये दिखाना चाहते हैं कि हमने किसानों की सभी मांगे मान ली है, हमने किसानों के जो डिमांड्स सब पूरा कर दिया। अब किसान जो है जानबूझकर धरना लगा के बैठे हैं। उसमें क्या हमने जवाब देना है, नहीं देना है, सरकार के साथ मीटिंग करनी है, नहीं करनी, वो भी आज सोचेंगे। मसला तो जो भी है बातचीत से ही हल होगा, चाहे आंदोलन 2 महीने चले, 4 महीने चले, अंततः बैठेंगे तो बातचीत के ऊपर ही ना, तभी हल होगा।
So why is it that the farmers are not ready to take this offer, the latest offer by the government for the talks that the government has been presenting it? Let me, in fact, go across to few of the farmers, those who have been standing on the various borders. This is the Achilla border. आप लोग सर कहाँ से हैं आप? पहले तो ये बताइए।
देखिए, मैं जेवर से हूँ, ग्रेटर नोएडा जेवर गौतम बुद्ध से, उत्तर प्रदेश का भारतीय किसान भानु का प्रदेश।
ये बताइए, सरकार ने एक बार फिर चिट्ठी लिखी है, बातचीत करने के लिए बुलाया है, डेट मांगी है, तो आपत्ति उसमें अब क्या है?
देखिए, ऐसा है, मांगी होगी, लेकिन हमारे पास में अभी तक सरकार की कोई सूचना नहीं है। अगर सरकार हमसे वार्ता करने के लिए भेजेगी और वार्ता करनी चाहेगी तो हमारे ऐसी बात नहीं, वार्ता करने के लिए हम लोग जाएंगे। लेकिन वार्ता करने का, बार बार वार्ता करने का तभी फायदा है केवल जब उस बिल में जो उस बिल को वापस लिया जाए और एमएसपी के ऊपर कानून बनाया जाए। सबसे पहले
तो लोग कहेंगे कि किसान बिल्कुल अड़ गए हैं पहले, अब ये सब बातें जो करनी है कि कानून वापस होना चाहिए, नहीं होना चाहिए, वो तो सरकार के साथ आमने सामने बैठ के तय होना चाहिए। अगर पहले ही कंडीशन लगा देंगे बात करने से पहले ही, तो फिर तो बात कैसे आगे बढ़ पाएगी? कब तक चलेगा ऐसे आंदोलन?
जी, हमने कोई कंडीशन नहीं लगाई है, लेकिन हमारी मांगे तो हम मांगों को तो रखेंगे ही ना, कि भाई क्या उसमें संशोधन हो सकता है, कैसे बिल वापस हो सकता है। और दूसरी बात है, किसान आयोग का आप गठन कर दीजिए और बाकी सारा काम जो किसान अपने आप ही कर लेगा। उसका किसान आयोग का राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष किसान हो, उसमें सारे मेंबर किसान हो, और ये सारा झमेला ही खत्म हो जाएगा। MSP भी हम तय करेंगे और सारी चीज हम तय करेंगे।
सर ये कब तक आया?
All right. अभी रुक जाइए सर. So all right. Let me go across now to Mr. VM Singh, National Convener, All India Kisan Sangharsh Coordination Committee. He's joining us from the Ghazipur border at this moment. Mr. Singh, thank you so much for talking to us here on India Today. I want to start by asking you, the government's outreach. Another letter has been sent. The government is waiting for a date from the Farmers Union.
Well, 4 days away we have Christmas, and what is the government waiting for? Normally we say, are you waiting for Christmas? The government knows exactly what the farmers want. What are they waiting for? I mean, are they only trying to tell the nation that we are very, very expressive? We are giving a lot of chances to the farmers? In Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, we have made it absolutely clear for the last 10 days we are willing for a talk, provided you only give us one thing, what you said, a guarantee for minimum support price purchase, not a MSP guarantee. But the traders who are buying, 94-95% traders are buying our produce at a much lesser rate than the MSP. You are giving the traders the protection, give the farmers the protection that they won't buy for less than the MSP. That's all what we are asking for. Once that is in, the 3 bills are going to be infructuous in any case. This is what we have told the government time and again. I don't know what the government is talking about.
No, but Mr. VM Singh, for any kind of resolution to happen, the government and the farmers will have to talk. If you put a minimum condition, if you say that make MSP a legal binding, only then we'll come to the talks or repeal. I mean, how will talks move forward? Where is the scope of any negotiations if both the sides take such hard stand?
What I have told you is very clear, categoric. We are not saying repeal all the bills first. Okay, what the government wants, the government says come on the table. Coming on the table, we have already said on 30th of September that this is exactly what we want. Government saying we are doing it, then do it. Where is the table and where are the chairs for that? If the government, what the government is saying, what we are saying, we are on the same plate. If we are on the same plate, we are on the same table, where's the problem?
But Mr. Singh, by once again, as I said, by putting a minimum condition to even joining the talks, farmers giving an impression that they are now being adamant. It's been 26 days. There has been no resolution. The government and a certain section will start painting the farmers as extremely adamant as possibly only playing politics if you don't join the government in the talks.
Let me clarify once again. It's not a matter of legal binding of MSP. It's a legal binding that no private player will be buying for less than the MSP. That is the main thing. The PM has said time and again, MSP था, MSP है, MSP रहेगा. हमारा है MSP पे खरीद होनी है. And the private players already buying it. But they are buying it much less than the MSP. Maize is bought for 40%. Instead of 700, instead of 1760. Paddy has been purchased after these laws have come in. It's been purchased for 1,000 rupees, 900 rupees as compared to 1868 MSP. So therefore the proof of the pudding lies in the eating. These bills are no good. After they've come in, the farmers are not getting the MSP, they're getting lower than what they got last year. So therefore we say, if you put in the MSP clause, if you get the MSP law for that matter and said nobody will purchase for less than that, then all these 3 bills will become infructuous. APMC on one side, private mandi on the other side. Nobody can buy for less than the MSP in the private mandi. So APMC falls. But if you say one nation, one market.
But Mr. Singh, ultimately, and I'm sorry we are going in circles, I would just again try and get you back to what I wanted to understand. How will there be a middle path? 26 states. It's a shame that the farmers are sitting out there in the open in such adverse conditions. More than 20 have died, either trying to reach this protest or, in fact, at this protest. if the positions are not softened, where will be the middle class? What can be the middle way through?
I have given you a middle path. Some farmer organizations who are being called by the government, I for one, for the last 25 years, I've been espousing the cause of the farmers in the courts. I've not been called. But who have been called, we say, okay, we go by them. They say 3 bills must fail. They must be repealed. Government says we won't repeal them. You ask for whatever you want. I am saying, even if you don't repeal, you give us what we want, these bills will become infructuous. If you say one nation, one market, if the rate is the same all over the country, it becomes one nation, one MSP. Then nobody has to go from here to there. If you have a contract act and you say, okay, fine, nobody will have a contract for less than this amount. People won't have a contract because they're having contract for MSP. If they're getting MSP, there's no need for a contract. These bills become infructuous. As they say, "Saam bhi mar jaye, lathi bhi na toote." It's one of those ones. It's a win-win situation for both. It's a middle path.
But Mr. Singh, the Prime Minister, and you keep repeating the MSP, the Prime Minister has given it in his assurance, not once but many times. The Agriculture Minister has written and said we are ready to give a guarantee on the MSP in writing. Why is it that the farmers are not ready to trust the government? I mean, time and again there has been an outreach, but the farmers refuse to relent.
Absolutely right. We are sitting at UP, Uttarakhand border, Ghazipur border. This is our protest. And I can tell you the farmers don't trust the Prime Minister. Why? There's a trust deficit. And why so? The Prime Minister in 2014 said, I will give you a comprehensive cost, C2 plus 50% what Swaminathan had recommended, which Prime Minister Manmohan Singh did not give. Next year he gives an affidavit in the Supreme Court saying I can't give it. The Prime Minister in 2017 goes to UP and says, I'll give you the sugarcane price within 14 days, failing which you get interest. It's not been done. The Prime Minister, he said in UP, aapka qarza maaf hoga. It's not been done. So why should we trust? I'm not going political. Ke 15 lakh ko kya hua, kiske kya hua. I'm only talking about the farmers. If the farmers are not getting what the Prime Minister promised, so obviously there is a trust deficit.
All right, Mr. VM Singh, thank you so much for sparing the time and speaking to us here on India Today. The fact is, the longer we delay this, the longer we are putting the lives of the farmers at risk. The thousands, those who are standing and sitting at the border, there has to be a resolution, and in a negotiation, both sides would have to relent. Thank you so much, Mr. VM Singh, for speaking to us here on 6 p.m. Prime. I just want to now shift focus to the day 26 of this protest, where the farmers yesterday, as they announced, now a relay hunger strike has started. Remember, the farmers are in a desperate moment right now, trying to increase, in fact, their entire agitation, because the government, despite yesterday's, in fact, outreach, the farmers believe is not serious as far as the negotiations are concerned. Now, the farmers are going to observe a day-long relay hunger strike at all protest sites. Farmer leaders stated that toll collection on highways in Haryana will be halted from December 25th to December 27th. Protesters will be celebrating Kisan Divas on Tuesday and have urged the government and the citizen not to cook one meal as a part of solidarity with the farmers. Farmers have also alleged that their tractor trolleys are being seized in various districts of Uttar Pradesh while they are being harassed for taking part in the protest. Farmers have also threatened to continue their agitation if the government tries to push ahead with the corporate involvement in the farm sector.
कार्यक्रम लगभग हमारा 23 तारीख को चौधरी चरण सिंह के दिवस पर हम पूरा देश का किसान जो है उसके फेवर में आम जनता को हमने अपील की है कि आप एक दिन का अन्न जो है एक समय का किसान के हक के लिए त्यागिए और किसान को सपोर्ट करिए। 25 तारीख से लेकर 26-27 को पूरे देश के अंदर हरियाणा और बाकी जगहों पर टोल उठाए जाएंगे और बाकी जगहों पर जो एनडीए के घटक दल हैं उन दलों के नेताओं को, सांसदों को और विधायकों को घेरने का काम किसान करेगा।
Asutosh Mishra, my colleague, is joining us with more details on this story from the Singhu border, the largest gathering of the farmers there. Asutosh, the relay hunger strike is on. Just give our viewers a sense of the kind of emotions that are running at Singhu border. It's been 26 days and it continues.
Indeed, and that too in this, temperature when we know that more than 20 farmers have lost their lives, and they have announced from 28th onwards there will be, a maximum number of protests. In fact, that will be across the country, and indeed the toll, there will be blockade put on the toll as well. This morning we have seen the farmers also sitting on National Highway number 9. In fact, there was also talk between the administration, the police, and the farmers. They wanted to evacuate it, but farmers were rigid, alleging that it was the administration which in going house to house hunting for these farmers, mounting pressure upon to call these protests off. Simultaneously, the relay hunger strike has already begun at many parts, and these farmers will go on till 27. But the biggest question that we are still waiting for, that what is the deadline? When is the date when these farmers will be called for the meeting? What we know that so far 6 rounds of talks between the government and the farmers have been
Ashutosh, can you make us speak to a few farmers there? I mean, if you are around, if there are certain farmers, those who are around, can you make us speak to a few farmers?
Well, indeed, we'll play out those chunks that I've just spoken to few farmers, because there is ardas going on and they are busy with their speeches that are being made few hundred meters away where I'm standing at the moment, Ankit. But the only point that these farmers are making constantly, that until and unless the government withdraws these laws, they are not going home. And be the government or the farmers, both are adamant as far as their stand is concerned. The government is not going to back off, nor the farmers. That's why this question that remains, how this deadlock is going to end. Back to you.
That's the sense we also get at the border where we are standing. The farmers saying the same thing. The situation remains the same. Now, the problem it would be, if both the sides don't relent, how would there be a middle path, and can for how long? It's been 26 days already, ladies and gentlemen. The winters are reaching their peak. In the bone-chilling temperatures, the farmers continue to fight for what they believe is their right. Thank you so much, Ashutosh, for joining us from the Singhu border. I have to slip into a very short break and we'll shift focus.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.